Charisma, can you? What's wrong?
I'm stuck in your elevator.
Why are you stuck?
What do you mean? It just broke on me.
You can't get out.
Babe, figure this out.
All right, here. I'll try to hit the button.
No.
Don't
Fall.
don't hit the button.
Then how do I get out?
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, bud?
Today marks our 2-year anniversary from our second date. So I guess we have lots of anniversary stuff happening right now. So we're coming back to the botanical gardens. This is where we went on our second date ever. Waiting in line right now because everybody wants to see the pretty lights. And so hopefully we can get in and get a handicap spot. We don't know if one will be available. There are a lot of cars here, but hopefully we'll be good to go and we can have some fun. Are you excited, babe?
I am excited. We can kind of see the lights already from here.
Yeah?
But this is the line to get into there. So there's some cars here, cars in front of us.
We actually made it just in time because as soon as we got in line, the line got really long behind us. So we're actually not waiting that long, fortunately.
Yeah. I'm excited. Woo! So we finally got a spot.
My girl is stressed.
I know.
Oh, you got something on your face.
Y'all, I try so hard not to be sassy sometimes, but we pulled in and I asked the guy, I was like, hey, we need a handicapped spot. And he looks at me, he was like, I'll park in this way. And just like completely.
Only this way. And just like used his little red sticks to keep us going.
Completely cut me off, didn't listen to what I said. So we get in there and I was like, babe, I don't think we can park here. We told another guy, you talked to him.
Yeah, well, this is after we rolled onto just like grass and stuff. Like people were parking in the grass.
Yeah.
And we talked to the other guy. We were like, hey, like we need handicap parking. We're told to go this way. And he looked at my rear view, didn't see a placard hanging, checked the license plate, came back and was like, well, you don't have anything hanging or you don't have any plates. And I was like, yeah, I have handicap plates. Look again. Then he went and looked again. He was like, oh, it was really small. I was like, okay, so where's the handicap parking? He was like, oh, we'll go to that guy on the end and then tell him. And then they basically just sent us back
Well, I told him, I was like, I did tell him, and he completely ignored what I had to say.
Yeah. So we ended up going back over there. Charisma got out of the car to go have a few words with him.
Yeah, I got out and I was like, hey, we need handicap spots. And he said, oh, it's over here. And I said, I looked at the guy, I was like, I specifically told you I need a handicap spot, and you completely ignored what I said and sent me over here. And he like didn't say anything. And the other guy was like, I'm so sorry. Like the guy just like looked down. And I was like, he was in the wrong. He's just so focused on trying to get things moving that he's not listening to people.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it cost us like 15 minutes of sitting in a line.
Yeah. Because we couldn't go because it was one way. So we had to wait for them to stop the traffic, which is really crowded here, and then let us go. And I was just like, please just listen the first time when people tell you something.
Yeah. Although the timing kind of did work out in a way because when we got here, we were looking at all the handicap spots. They were all full except there's a family leaving right there. So Charisma got out again. Yeah. And I was like, hey, are y'all leaving? And they're like, yeah. I was like, oh, can we take your spot? And they're like, absolutely. Yeah. So they made up for it.
But we're going to have a great time despite that little hurdle.
Yeah, a little hiccup.
Yes, we're going to have some.
Yeah, let's go see some lights.
I'm sorry, I belched.
Right? Did you throw?
No, I just belched, yeah.
Are you vomiting?
No. All right, let's go see some lights.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you.
So in the car, Cole had me give him an IC.
Yeah, before we came in.
And for some reason, I forgot to fix him back up. So he rolls out of the truck.
Yeah.
And his pants completely unzipped, unbuttoned, his seatbelt off. And so I'm going to button him up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. And this car turns on his lights as soon as we were doing it right on us.
A different car, yeah. They were just staring right at us, and we were just looking at them, and they were looking at us. We just busted out laughing because there's nothing that we could do about it. But yeah, I got out of the lift, and I went to put my lift up, my remote was just gone. I looked down, everything was open. You couldn't see anything, but like it's still kind of just.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was really embarrassing. But
Are you good?
I'm good now. All back together, ready to go see the lights.
Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list. Only wish, and as we decorate the tree, only you and me. I'll be making plans, make you understand.
Hey,
You having fun?
yeah, I'm having fun. Is you having fun?
Yeah. Are you cold?
I'm doing pretty good right now, actually. My hands are freezing, but I can't feel them, so it's not like anything different.
Yeah. It's so heavy.
Are you gonna be able to do this, babe?
Just
Do you want me to support your arm?
let's talk as soon as possible.
Okay. We've been rolling around a little bit. The lights are beautiful, and so is Charisma. She went through the maze. It took her about 30 minutes, but
Like 30 seconds. It was
yeah,
nice.
it didn't take that
super
long. It was very pretty.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But she was talking about her hands hurting. The first time we came here, she kept trying to put gloves on my hands.
Yeah, I kept asking, do you want my gloves? Like, it's so cold. Do you want my gloves? Your hands are out trying to push. And he's like, oh, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. He didn't tell me he couldn't feel his hands and that it really didn't matter. I was like,
Right.
And plus, they get in the way of him trying to push, too. So,
Yeah. I usually pull dark little jokes like that, but I was trying to impress her, so I decided not to. Plus, I need to be able to push myself around. If I wear gloves, it's harder to push myself. But it's so pretty, babe.
it's very pretty. All right, let's roll. My hands are killing me.
Look at all these cars. It just keeps going.
Oh, my gosh. This is unreal.
And we got there at a good time. It's blocking intersections like a few blocks away.
Cheers.
You're my cup.
Cheers. That was my hand. He's watching me film. It just dawned on me that I think we're sitting at the same exact table we sat the first time we came.
I think we are.
That's so strange. Is that like good luck or something?
I don't know. There must have been good luck because we're still here.
Yeah, I think it's good luck. Every time I pull my camera out, someone stares at us and watches us film. Maybe we're not allowed to film.
I think I'm full already.
No?
Charisma tricked me.
Yeah? How?
I didn't really know what I wanted to order, so I just got Charisma, whatever she was ordering. I just ordered the same thing.
It's
She-
good.
It was good, but she didn't tell me it was cold. I thought I was gonna have a hot soup.
It looks yummy.
Should have gotten what I got last time we came.
What? Do you even remember?
I do not. I don't know. It's hard to pronounce these menu items. Charisma. Charisma. Can you? What's wrong?
I'm stuck in your elevator.
Why are you stuck?
What do you mean? It just broke on me.
You can't get out.
Babe, it out.
All right, here. I'll try to hit the button.
No.
Don't hit the button. I think there's like a thing at the top. Well, I guess for you, it's like the left side of the door. You gotta undo it from the door. There's like a switch or something.
What are you talking about?
There's like a little switch that'll allow you to open the door. You gotta pull the gate back and then lean down and like try to open that switch. Or maybe it's at the top left. I've never done it myself personally because I can't reach that high. Now look at the top left. There's probably like a switch or something.
How do I open this door? This is scary.
You just have to hold it open.
The door?
You have to hold the gate open and then try to open the door with like the little switch thing. Yeah, that might be it.
Can you open it?
Here, you're doing it. Hey, there she is.
How am I supposed to get out of this?
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared.
Just hop down.
No, babe.
You'll be good.
Here.
I'm coming to get it. Coming to get it. Oh, the door shut on me. Here, put it over my head. Oh.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Babe, it's making noises.
Making noises. Oh, hurry. Oh, Oh.
help me.
I'm trying. You're doing good. Here, come on out. Nice.
What
Oh, it's
the
shutting.
heck?
This
What is wrong? Why did
Are
it
you
do
good?
that? That was scary.
Are you all right though?
Yes.
I'm sorry that happened to you, love.
All right.
Hey, you're good.
I'm a little traumatized, but
Are
it's
you
okay.
traumatized? Is that the first time you've been stuck in an elevator?
Yep. No, it's not the first time. I've been stuck in an elevator as a kid, and it was terrible.
When was that? You didn't tell me about
In New
that.
York, because elevators are crap in New York.
Was it really high up?
I don't remember. It was going to my grandma's place. I don't know, a long time ago. But it's really scary. Actually, maybe I didn't get stuck. I think my aunt got stuck, and then I was so traumatized by her getting stuck that I thought it was me.
Wow, you're really empathic if you did that.
I really don't like elevators, and that was the hardest thing about dating Cole was the fact that I had to take elevators everywhere we went.
The things you do for love, right?
I know, like if I could avoid elevators all the time, I would.
Mm-hmm.
They just
But
freak
we
me
can.
out. They really freak me out.
We can avoid it in our house though. One day, maybe we get an elevator-less house.
We will get an elevator-less house.
Yeah.
No question.
Everything breaks down eventually, and
Yeah.
like if you've been watching our stuff recently, like we just got a new van, and a large part of that decision was because the lift on our old van hasn't worked for so long and it's constantly breaking down. So we got a van with a mechanical ramp that's never gonna break down.
Yeah. All we do is
yeah.
grab it and take it out.
Yeah, and it's so easy, so simple.
So, Rancher, here we come.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But anyway, after that interlude.
So we're back home.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. It was great repeating our date.
Yeah.
Except last time I didn't get stuck in an elevator. So you took me home to my house.
I dropped you off at home last time.
Yes.
But actually, about that, on the drive home, thinking about like the first time we went there, something I was really worried about, talking about like things breaking down, was my lift in the cold. And we went to the botanical gardens. It was super cold. So I even warned her. I was like, my lift might take a long time to deploy. Like it eventually will, but like we might be sitting here for like 10 minutes. And I was super nervous and self-conscious because I didn't want her to think like, oh my gosh, every time like I go somewhere with him, we're just gonna stand in the parking lot for 10 minutes waiting for the lift to work.
I remember Cole was telling me about that, and I did not think anything of it. And I was just like, okay, that's fine.
I think it ended up working.
No, it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah,
but
and I was so relieved.
It still took a long time. Like that back in those days, your lift was slow.
Yeah, the electrical system was a lot slower too.
Wow. I don't remember when you switched it. Was I dating you when you switched it?
Yeah, it was in January. I went like a month and a half without having a vehicle.
That's right.
So you'd have to drive me places in the van. The big the big old van. Whoops.
We got so emotional about that van.
I guess so. It's getting me riled up.
No, but yeah, that is right. I did drive the big van for a couple of times.
And I was nervous about that too. I was like, oh, now she's going to think she has to drive me in this big van all the time. And that was still pretty early. So
it was a month in.
I was like, man, this girl's a keeper. Just anything I can do.
Where do we drive in the van? I remember there was a picture.
You would take me to movies and dinner. And you took me to a bunch of places.
That's hilarious. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, it was fun. It was much different this time because obviously our second date, we spent most of the time getting to know each other and like really talking about a lot of things.
Now we do that all the time anyway. So it's like we don't feel the pressure like we did in the beginning.
Well, we know a lot about each other already.
Yeah.
So there's like, we don't need to know more. I mean, always learning, but like we learn a lot. We have our...
Struggling.
We're good now. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Really cold though.
My hands are pretty cold today.
Yeah, the first time he never told me he couldn't feel his hands.
That really seems to bother you.
Yeah, because like I wish you had just told me. Because then I felt stupid asking him over and over. Because I kept asking him.
But I thought that was
why
cute.
Don't you want my gloves?
It was like you cared about me.
Yeah, but I wish you'd have just been like, you know what, Charisma? Probably should stop asking because they aren't helpful. Like I just felt so dumb when I found out. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, something else I tried to do too was not have her push me at all.
Yeah. And
I was in this chair, of course, and I was rolling around, and the gardens are pretty hilly. But she kept asking me, "You need a push?" No, I'm good. I'm good. Ugh. Ugh. And then eventually, at the very end, before we left the gardens, it was just too steep, and I was like, Yeah, I'll take a push now.
You're like, hey, Chris, I'm like, do you mind pushing me? Like, you were like so like mannish about like, hey, yeah, like, do you mind pushing me? Like, yeah. It was like so nonchalant.
Trying to be casual. I was trying so hard to make everything casual. Other than
it was great. That was a great date.
It's funny because I mean, after that point, we started doing everything together.
Yeah.
That was basically it. I was like, all right, I like you, you like me. We're in it.
We're in it
We're
now.
In it. We're going. Now we're really in it.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ding-ding. Married.
Mm-hmm.
I really think my heart is still beating very fast.
We need to get in bed, cool it down.
I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. I know it wasn't that far, guys. Trust me, I get it. But it's just the whole thought of being stuck in an elevator that just really bothers me. But
and
at
you
least
didn't have me there to comfort you.
Exactly. I mean, I could check it off my bucket list, so that's always something I want to do.
I don't think that's on people's bucket list.
I'm glad it wasn't you. If Cole got stuck in the elevator,
that would have sucked.
I said, what would we do? Cole said, you'll just hand me some blankets, my iPad.
And we'll wait for someone to come home.
Yeah.
Or call 911.
Yeah. Hey, Charisma, what are y'all doing up there? Cole's in the elevator. Do you mind coming to help? Jeez, man. I mean, it's still going to be a story to tell once they finally get home.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and hanging out with us on our 2-year anniversary rewind remix.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call
it.
it.
With unexpected endings.
Yes.
All right. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive.
Yay. Woo! You got a long ways to go for this.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Wait, what song is that?
I'm trying to do a slow-mo song.
Wait. Da-na.
Da-na. Da-na. Da-na. Da-na. So weird.